that region is one of China's granaries. The three northeastern provinces, Heilongjiang, Jilin and Liaoning, they produce about 20% of the country's total grain output. And the region's fertile black soil, very much like that in central Ukraine, makes it the producer of high-quality rice, corn and soybeans. And this time, Heilongjiang province, the northeasternmost province in China, has been severely affected, especially the capital Harbin. As of Sunday, have got the number over 160,000 people have been evacuated, and over 90,000 hectares of crops were inundated. Chief among them, three county-level cities, Shangzhou and Wuchang, they're considered the production center of grain and especially high-quality rice, and they have been severely impacted by the flood. And the heavy downpours came right before the harvest season, usually in September in that region, in that part of China. And we have to remember that all of those crops are usually harvested once in a year, compared with twice or thrice in southern China.
And what sort of impact is this likely to have, Jianhua, on China's food security, and is this going to affect China's exports to the rest of the world?
Yeah, we see that this came after the heavy downpours in May in central China's Henan province. That is also one of China's granaries, we have to say, and that province is responsible for about 30% of the country's wheat production. And according to official figures, the downpours resulted in a nearly 1% drop in China's summer wheat production in the country. So how much grain does China consume every year? We don't know. We don't have the official numbers. But let's look at the supply of grain in 2022. It was around 800 million tons. China produced about 680 million tons of grain in 2022. In the meantime, it imported around 147 million tons of grain in that year. And Chinese authorities have the tradition of stocking grain ever since the 1950s. And the government official said that the storage is enough for a year. And why is China importing right now? If we look at the three major crops that China has been importing, they are soybeans, maize and barley. And soybeans has the lion's share, around 60% of the total food imports usually. And the Heilongjiang province is the region where soybeans are produced. If the production is heavily affected, we're going to see more imports of soybeans in the next years to come.